It's been 13 years since they won a white ball title, Pritham.
Somebody who started first standard is already facing his public exams, so it's a long time.
I still don't like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma opening. I feel that it is time to play SSV Jaiswal probably instead of a Shivam Dubey.
100%, I can say this with confidence. There will be no change tomorrow. Shivam Dubey is playing tomorrow.
Netravalkar again. He's a good bowler. He doesn't have much of pace. Pratham, you mentioned he works for Oracle. He works during the daytime. He practices during the evenings and he's playing for USA and he's bowling brilliantly. What a story, inspiring story. I don't like this playing such bad long batting lineup. If these greats, the so-called greats, the Rohit Sharmas, the Virat Kohlis and the Surya Kumar Yadavs and the Hardik Pandyas can't get the runs, Aksar can't do it. Time for Kuldeep Yadav, I say. விராட்டோட ஒரு பிக்கஸ்ட் குவாலிட்டி Welcome to Cric It with Badri. Hello and welcome to Cric It with Badri. It's another episode of Cric Debate, presented to you by DIVO News. Hi Pratham, how are you doing?
Good, Badri, how are you?
We both are in greens, but then our heart is always bleeding blue. We both know that. But today we're going to discuss, Pratham, about the Indian side. Of course, they are going to play against USA in a match where USA is playing really well. But before that, we have to discuss about the Indian team, Pratham. It's been 13 years since they won a white ball title, Pratham. It's not a small weight. For why I'm saying this is because the quality of the players that have been in the Indian side over the almost 1.5 decades. If you see Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and you Jasprit Bumrah, you can the list keeps going on and on. But still, we have not got our hands on the trophy. Will this 2024 be the year? Because India showed a lot of spirit. They beat Pakistan defending 119 runs. First match against Ireland, they won. They seem to have a good balanced side. Is this going to be the year that wins the drought?
Actually, Badri, I'll correct you. It's not 13 years, it's 11 years. We won in 2013 the Champions Trophy. So we won a white ball trophy. But yeah, 11 years is a very, very long time. Somebody who started first standard is already facing his public exams, so it's a long time.
Yeah. It is a long time. But does this team seem to be complete? Because they have good batsmen, no doubt, high quality batsmen in Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, and so on. But then the bowling also seems to be picking up. Of course, Bumrah is pulling the bowling unit like a train engine. But then the spinners are contributing. Aksar Patel is contributing. So does this team seem to be complete for you? To win the 2024 World Cup?
I'll answer this in a long-winded way, Badri. At the start of the tournament, if somebody had asked me, I would have said it's very, very doubtful that India will even get out of the elite eights, because what happens in this tournament is all the teams have prefix seedings. So even if India had lost to Pakistan and finished second, they are A1 because they were seeded number 1 coming into the tournament. They were the number 1 ranked T20 team. So they were A1. So A1, B2, C1, D2 was the Super 8s, which meant B2 is Australia, C1 is New Zealand, and D2 is Sri Lanka. So now it is looking very, very likely that New Zealand and Sri Lanka may not even make it. It could be Afghanistan and Bangladesh, India and Australia. So which means, when I was saying that we won't even make the semi-finals because New Zealand always beats India in ICC events, we know that. So now I feel that at least we will get to the semi-finals. So your question was, does this team have what it takes to go all the way? I still don't think this team can go all the way.
I know it's early days. Thanks for the detailed analysis. Yes, some teams have been demons for India in the past. A team like Sri Lanka, a team like New Zealand, one odd time Pakistan. All these teams are on their way out. So that is one thing that probably we are looking at.
We'll get to the semi-finals.
Yeah, and Australia also, but they won't go out. They will never go out. Australia also, but they will never go out. They will surely come to the semi-final. Probably it will be an India-Australia final. We never know. But then, yes, apart from all this, Pratham, I'm just saying as a former Indian cricketer, who played IPL and all that, what I'm thinking is, it's just that the spirit in the team. the way they defended 119, the way Rohit Sharma is leading the team, the way the team looks so balanced. That is the reason I'm bringing this topic. So let's discuss if at all there is anything that Team India needs to assess, probably against the match against USA and go and so far, and overall in the tournament. I still don't like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma opening. I feel that these two are main guns and they are being exposed too much at the top of the order, especially when playing in New York.
100%, Badri. I remember we had this debate when I said Virat Kohli should be number 3, and you said, "How are you saying Virat Kohli should be protected? Why are you saying that?" This is the exact reason why I said that. Saying that because these pitches are more test match pitches, and to be completely honest, Badri, what the point you have raised is a very, very valid point. Now, if these were normal pata pitches like what we saw in the IPL, absolutely, I would have said 100% there is no chance India is winning. Now, these are not 230 pitches because India doesn't have the firepower to score 230 or chase 230. I think these are more 170, 180 pitches as we get to the West Indies, which kind of is India's game, especially choking with the spinners. And Rohit will do a lot better job bringing Kuldeep in at some point and choke with the spinners. So I think India's chances definitely because of the pitches and because of the opposition remaining, I'm assuming New Zealand and Sri Lanka won't make it.
So what do what do you think we should do, Pritham? See, I feel that it is time to play Yashasvi Jaiswal probably instead of a Shivam Dube. Let's be honest. See, I am a former CSK player. Shivam Dube is a CSK player. That are not left apart. But when it comes to Team India and these conditions, I don't think Dube fits the bill. I think Yashasvi Jaiswal should come in. Probably once again look to go positive. A left-right combination will help the Team India. Yashasvi, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli at 3. Now the team looks a much better batting lineup. It is because Shivam Dube, on the other hand, we saw him. He dropped a sitter. He's not the greatest of fielders, and he's always played as an impact player for Chennai Super Kings. So probably I think a better fielder on the field as well. And at the opening, probably we need a little more strength.
100%. I can say this with confidence. There will be no change tomorrow. Shivam Dube is playing tomorrow because they will give him one more chance to see if he can succeed against against USA. So because this is an experiment they've started, they won't let it go so early. So somehow they're going to try their best to make it succeed. But I think if after this league phase in the US, because the last game is in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, so after that, if he's still not succeeding, I think the first match of the Super 8 Jaiswal is going to play.
Yeah, but we'll go. We'll take it as it comes.
In the US game, he will play. Badri, sorry.
Yeah, he's going to play, and I don't like it. I personally don't want it. I don't like it. We are talking about Team India. Pritham, we are talking about Team India being a really good team. They have not justified their potential over the years. This is the honest truth because they are a superior team. 11 years drought is a long time for the kind of infrastructure, the kind of population,
100% agree.
That the kind of players that we have is 11 years. That's why we are talking and doing this deeper analysis. But having said that, another thing we need to discuss is that, yes, Akshar Patel came in, he played a decent hand, scored 20 runs at the top of the order. In these conditions, you want extremely long batting lineup, I agree. But in the longer run, I think you need to get Kuldeep Yadav in at some point, Pritham. I think it's just not... I don't like this playing such long batting lineup. If these greats, the so-called greats, the Rohit Sharmas, the Virat Kohlis and the Surya Kumar Yadavs and the Hardik Pandyas can't get the runs, Akshar can't do it. Time for Kuldeep Yadav, I say.
I completely agree with you, but I'll say yesterday in the match against Pakistan, which was on Sunday, Akshar Patel scored more than Surya Kumar, Hardik Pandya, and Jadeja put together for 3. But, so I agree. Kuldeep has to play. I'll give you a suggestion.
I agree with you, Pritham. I'm not going result based. As a process, see, look, we are talking about India taking bold chances. This is what you need. An Indian team needs to take chances if you want to win the World Cup. You cannot be going safe like this and still expect to win the World Cup. That's my point.
You're absolutely correct. You need the wickets because in the Caribbean, it's not going to be like this. It'll definitely help spin. It may help pace, but it's not going to be so in favor of the bowlers. So you need a Kuldeep Yadav who's got that X factor with the ball. So I will ask you this. Why don't you play Kuldeep Yadav for Ravindra Jadeja? Because Akshar is giving you with the bat, giving the ball. Play Kuldeep Yadav for Jadeja. Why
not? That's a bold move. I won't agree with you, Pritham. I won't agree. See, Jadeja is in the team for his bowling. Let's be honest. He is probably the best left-arm spinner who will consistently give you 4 overs. And he is the middle over specialist. His batting is an addition. His fielding, extraordinary fielding is an addition. So these are all additions. So he already selects himself as a bowler. So I wouldn't go with just Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav. No chance. I think Jadeja forms the core of this team. I will not shake Jadeja with them.
I think one of the reasons why we've had this extended drought, starting with 2013 Champions Trophy to now, is we've had the right teams, but invariably we picked a couple of players who don't have a place in that setup. And every edition, whether you go into the 2023 team or the 2019 World Cup team, which lost, we always have a couple of players who definitely don't need to be there. Unfortunately, we can't do
Yeah.
anything with the players who are not there.
Yeah,
But
that's always
we
going
just
to
have.
be part. I think
So
Pritham,
that is
that's
one of the
always.
reasons why India
Yes,
hasn't
you're
won.
right.
I'll say that also.
Yeah, you're right. You have a point, but that's always going to be there in any team, I think. So let's Team India. Hopefully, we are talking about them going all the way. So hopefully these changes will come along and they'll play the best combination. But US, talking about US, there are some threats for Team India, even in US actually. Aaron Jones, he's playing really well. Pritham, he's probably one of the most complete T20 players I've seen in the modern era. The way he took the game against Pakistan, the way he finished it in super over, seems to be getting into good positions. A complete batsman, one for the future.
Yeah, he's from Barbados. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the Barbados team, is what I read. But he's playing brilliantly here. And like I said, I think another big innings against one of the big teams, and definitely he'll be on the radar of the scouts for the IPL mega auction. So
You mentioned it before. Yes, he's going to be in the IPL radar. What West Indies' loss has been USA's gain. And this Netravalkar, again, he's a good bowler. He doesn't have much of pace. Pratham, you mentioned he works for Oracle. He works during the daytime. He practices during the evenings and he's playing for USA and he's bowling brilliantly. What a
yeah,
story. What a story. Inspiring story.
later, a very inspiring story, Badri. He was an India under 19 cricketer. His parents gave him 2 years to make it from the under 19 to the senior team. He didn't, so he went and pursued his masters in the US and ended up working for Oracle. So what an amazing story that it's destiny, right? He had to play at some point. He couldn't progress, unfortunately, from the under 19 India level to the senior team.
Yeah.
But now he's playing for the US. Some very nice stories in the US,
Great.
and hopefully it will be good if the US can somehow get into the Super Eights. But
Oh,
I don't see them.
you have
I
been in
don't.
the US, haven't you? You have been in the US. You are working in the US. I think you have a connection. That's why probably you are rooting for US. I think.
No,
I
no,
think.
I don't see them. I don't
But
see
you're
them.
not definitely rooting for US versus India. I'm sure.
No, I don't see them putting it past India. India, whatever the
Yeah.
faults are, they don't slip up against the associate teams in big
Yeah.
tournaments. So I don't see them
Yes.
beating India.
Yes. Yes, Pratham. Yes, we are all with India. I think USA, for all the fight that they have, I think Team India is too good. But let's see, Team India probably will progress surely on to the Super 8s and on to semi-final and final. Thank you, Pratham, for coming on Cricket with Badri
Thank you,
and
Badri.
sharing your thoughts. Again, this video is presented to you by DAFA News. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and press the bell icon whenever we post a video. You guys will immediately get a notification. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye.